OCO, freethinkers. You're now tuned into the realest historian on the planet.
This brother, he is raising some serious questions.
He's here to make you think.
What I'm trying to do is get our people to understand that we have been lied to all the way around about our history. Can you name any other group of people, no matter their skin complexion, that are being labeled primarily as the name of two continents? Not two countries, two continents.
It's up.
That is called a misnomer, which is the act of applying a wrong name to some person or thing.
The best teacher you wished you had in school. Have your pens and paper handy and get ready to take notes.
I want y'all to check out somebody named Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway?
Look into Dane Calloway. He has a lot of information about how this whole shit was told in reverse. Okay? Where they say, oh, we came from Africa over here. No, a lot of us was already here.
And information that was put together by a man by the name of Dane Calloway, who is also questioning the slave trade. And he's done some remarkable videos on the history of the slave trade in the United States. And he's gone back down the food chain and gone back down the line, and he's realized that a lot of the so-called African Americans in the United States are not African at all. They're actually Native Americans, because the slave trade did not happen the way we were told that it happened.
It's Dane Calloway.
Go and watch this man's channel, man. This dude is phenomenal.
I'm not saying African American because they're not African American. They're the Aboriginals because they were the true Native Americans.
Set it on fire.
They're the copper color race. Look up Dane Calloway and watch his fucking shows. That man, Dane Calloway on YouTube, oh my God. He is fucking beyond brilliant. The research he does, whoo, he goes way deep into this shit.
Relax and take notes.
It's Dane Calloway on I'm Just Here to Make You Think Radio.
OCO, everyone, I hope you all are doing well. It's crazy, right? How they tried to stop it. So we're gonna do it this way. I'm actually live right now inside of the 13% community server. And I'm sharing it with the community inside of the server right now. If you're watching this right now, later on, it's not live per se, but we are gonna treat it as such. Okay, we are going to treat it as such. It's a lot of information I want to get into. And of course, it's dealing with the title at hand and what you see. What Kanye West says, we're not black, we're Indian. So let's hear it out of Kanye West's mouth.
They make him sound crazy because he's black.
Nick, what you care about crazy? And by the way, we're not black. How about that? We're not black, nigga. We're Indian.
Yeah.
We're Native American.
Yeah.
How many of y'all grandmothers got Indian in your family?
Yeah, I'm first. Period. I'm Indian.
Wait a second, but what happened to the Indians? We black. Show me black on the planet.
Because he's
Why you start
alive. He knows the fucking shit.
Why you sound crazy?
Because my phone is down.
Nah, because you think I sound crazy.
No, you don't sound crazy. You sound fucking legit. I'm still recording. You're talking truth. You're talking truth.
We not black. Race was made up.
You're talking truth.
Race was made up.
Now, people would say that Kanye West is out of his mind. Kanye West is this, Kanye West is that. We didn't heard it all, right? I seen Kanye West do a lot of venting in the past. This is nothing new. I also seen Kanye West, and I had that on video, and I posted this numerous times.
It's up.
Okay, where Kanye West actually came out and stated that we are, in his terms, he used Native American. Of course, I talked about the Native American term before, but we know where he's coming from, where he's stating that. He's indicating that we are the indigenous people of the Americas. Is he wrong? Absolutely not. Now, brand new, spanking brand new. This happened about 3 to 5, maybe 7 days ago. It wasn't that long ago. It was pretty recent. He's inside of a hotel. Looked like he's recording. Him and I have the same headphones on right now. He probably could be recording some music or listening to it, doing some mixing and everything. He got a group of people in there to his left and his right and his front. A lot of camera people, a lot of his friends in there, a lot of some jonts in there too. We ain't gonna get into that. But anyway, whatever he does to inspire himself to conduct, or to produce music, right? Whatever puts him in that zone. But it's times where you got to get some things off your chest. That's everybody. That's all of us. Now, would people consider us crazy based off of the opinions that we put out there? Yeah, they would, especially if they disagree with what we're mentioning. But does that make us wrong? Well, that depends on the person's perception on the information that the person is portraying or indicating to the people. Do I feel as though Kanye West is wrong for what he stated right there? Absolutely not, because it is information out there that proves that he is correct. It proves that he is correct. I'm Dane Calloway, and my entire channel is dedicated to that point right there, proving that we are the American Indian. We're not black. The American Negro is the American Indian. We are the Niji. We are the indigenous Niji of this landmass. We are. Now, people are going to say again, they're going to call him crazy because they disagree with him. They never seen the evidence. They never decided to figure it out themselves. Ask questions about their own family. They much rather listen to what these strangers have been telling our people for the longest and say, well, that's the truth. When a lot of these strangers have no idea where their own family originated from. This is the reason why they created science, especially their form of science. We're going to get into that. Because speaking of science, what did Kanye West say right there?
We're not black. Race was made up.
You're talking.
We're not black. Race was made up. That's what he said.
Race was made up.
Now, some of you may say that he's wrong. And here's how I disagree with you, because I know the people that created race. Race was made up. Let me show you. They call this guy the Johann Friedrich Blumenbach. That's what they refer to him as, Johann Friedrich Blumenbach. Who is this guy? Have you heard of this guy before? Some of you may have, a lot of you didn't. Now, this is a depiction of him. I did not draw this. This is how they believe he was to look. Apparently they must have had a real picture of him and took a picture of him and drew a picture of him. I don't know. Is there some inconsistencies in these pictures? Are there consistencies in these pictures? Are these based off of real pictures that were taken? Who knows? But German naturalists and anthropologists is what this Johann Friedrich Blumenbach is. From Germany, as a naturalist and an anthropologist. Why is he important in this conversation? Because he is the creator of the term Caucasian. I said he is the creator of the term Caucasian and many other terms that you are familiar with that follow Caucasian, like Negroid and Austrioid. Now, what he did was published his opinionated descriptions of the 60 human crania, or skulls, that's what you may be, familiar with, along with his 5 categorized, quote, species of men of these skulls in his book, which was entitled On the Natural Variety of Mankind. So again, Johann Friedrich Blumenbach, this guy that you see right here, created a book called On the Natural Variety of Mankind, which was published in 1795, where he gave his opinion about this specific skulls of people, where he made up classifications based off of their descriptions, his biased beliefs of their descriptions, and said, you know what? These people will be separated into species of men. Now, what does that sound like? Based off of their skull. Now, what does that sound like? Doesn't that sound like he's creating a race of people? Doesn't that sound like he's creating a race of people? We're going to get into that. But before race existed, species of men was the terminology that he used. Keep that in mind. Let's move on to the next person that's very important. Samuel George Morton is his name. Samuel George Morton. Notice how we see skulls related to his work too. Negroid, Australoid, natural selection, human evolution. Before natural selection, it was human evolution. So we see what his agenda was, but let me explain who this person is. Now, Samuel George Morton was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on January 26, 1799. He's a descendant of Germany. His parents are from Germany. He is a Quaker and a natural scientist. He is known as the initial person that coined the term race. Again, this person, Samuel George Morton, coined the term race. Of course, he was heavily influenced by this individual here, right here, Johann Friedrich Blumenbach, but he did a little twist to it, right? The reason why he considered it a race instead of species of men, he said race of men. His term, full term, was called scientific racism. Samuel Morton is accredited with being the father of this term, scientific racism. Morton studied Blumenbach's ideas of human evolution and altered them to include botched prejudice narratives and religious beliefs. He completely came up with his own idea as to what race is all about, basing it off of the skull, just like Blumenbach. Again, these are bigot, prejudiced people utilizing biased theories based off of their own religious beliefs to come up with their own conclusions about who people are. Wait a minute, I just noticed something. Look at the quote. I'm not sure if this is a quote from him or not. Can y'all see this quote? I just so happen to see that right here. I'm not sure if this is a quote for him or not, but it's coming from azquotes.com. Can y'all see this? It's saying that Samuel George Morton indicated that the Negroes have little invention, with strong powers of imitation. Nah, nigga. You wrong right there. So that they readily acquire mechanic arts. They have a great talent for music. Nah. And all their external senses are remarkably acute. Now, if this is real, you can see his agenda though. You can see he's coming up in there with a prejudiced mindset. Already, there's a person by the name of Anne Fabian that wrote the book called The Skull Collectors, Race, Science, and America's Unburied Dead. I'm gonna say it again. It's called The Skull Collectors, Race, Science, and America's Unburied Dead. Anne talked about Sam Morton's works in the book. She said, he subscribed, and this is a quote, he subscribed to the widely held belief that there were 5 races: the Caucasian, the Mongolian, the American, the Malay, and the European. Correction, and the Ethiopian. And the Ethiopian. But then concluded that each race represented a different species created for one of the Earth's continents. I'm gonna say that again, but then concluded that each race represented a different species created for one of the Earth's continents. An idea, listen, an idea that set him at odds with clergymen and believers who were certain that all men were the children of Adam. I'm gonna just let that sink in. She also gave mention inside of this book concerning Samuel Morton's works that inside of the 5 races or species of man, inside of, his idea, he also indicated that Caucasians had the largest skulls and therefore the biggest brains. We already know what time it is right there. So him comparing skulls made him come to the conclusion that Caucasians, again, which is the terminology that Johann Blumenbach created, Caucasians had the largest skulls and therefore the biggest brains. But what he failed to tell you is that near human can access more than 10 to 12% of their brain? No more than that. And I don't care how large your brain is, you ain't using 100% of your brain. Like, you ain't using 20% of your brain right now. So just because you got a larger skull, maybe, that's still a theory. And just because you may have bigger brains, that don't mean that you're more intelligent than anybody else. But these are weirdos trying to figure out their own people. So they created this thing called science, where they can actually create theories and don't show any proof and get away with it. They're deemed the title of scientists, and all of a sudden they become the alpha of the information that they create. Uncritically, meaning they don't have to show any proof and no questions asked. It's just gonna happen. So to go back to what Kanye was saying, let's go back.
What you care about crazy?
Fucking shit.
Why you sound crazy? Nah, cause you think I sound crazy.
No, you don't sound crazy. You sound fucking legit. You're talking truth. You're talking truth.
We not black. Race was made up.
You're talking truth.
Race was made up.
Yeah.
Race was made up. He's right. So to call him crazy, you calling him right.
Show me black on the planet.
Very good question.
Show me black. Everybody else, they European, they Australian, they
Right.
Chinese, they Japanese. Show me black on the planet.
That's gonna be let me drop a bomb because that's a hard question to answer. What's the answer to this question? Real quick, let's go. One more time.
We not black. Race was made up.
You're talking truth.
Race was made up.
Yeah, with the brown eyes.
Show me black on the planet.
It was here first.
Show me black. Everybody else, they European, they Australian, they Chinese, they Japanese. Show me black on the planet.
Now, another thing that I wanted to bring up, and the reason why Kanye West said,
how about that? We're not black, nigga. We're Indian.
now the reason why he's right about we're not black, we're Indian. There's so many different things that I could point out that proves this. But there's one thing that I do want to point out. Now, the reason why this is so important, because Noah Webster was there during that time period where they were crafting a lot of new American culture. I'm gonna just say it that way. But a lot of new American culture was borrowed from America's old culture that still exists. Where you getting at, Dane? Noah Webster knew that the people, his people, along with other people who are foreigners trying to do business with the Indians on this landmass, or the indigenous people, the indigenous Niji of this landmass known as America, needed to communicate. In order for them to all get along and it's always going to be business as usual, they needed to communicate. That's how we progress. That's how he felt. And that's how we progress as a nation. This is how we're going to move forward. In fact, I'm going to give you a quote. According to the Noah Webster Education Foundation. Now, before I even gave this quote, let me just make sure I mention this real quick. Noah Webster is responsible for putting out there America's first English language dictionary. Now, that's very important because, again, language is a part of the culture, a part of the evolution. Remember, they were, Joe and Bach and Morton was trying to create the human evolution, but all of that is a part of the evolution of a human, of a particular area, right? Now, when you talk about culture and language, they are at the top. Because without culture and without language, you don't have a people. You don't. It's just that simple. Noah Webster knew how important that was in order to create a new one so everybody could get along. But it wasn't just on his back to say, okay, well, everybody followed by this rule. Everybody followed by this creed. Everybody followed by this this paperwork that I create, this idea that I crafted. This is something that had to be agreed upon by all people, not just Noah Webster. Noah Webster was important because he documented everything and gave suggestions and allowed people to make their own decisions to say, yeah, you know what, that's the way we should do it. And that way we could all be elevated at one time. Let me show you what I'm getting at. Let me mention this quote. According to Noah Webster Education Foundation, he is widely known, Noah Webster, as the father of America's scholarship and education. That's a big deal. This is according to his education foundation, he is known as the father of America's scholarship and education. He came of age during the time of the American Revolution. He was a strong supporter of the Constitutional Convention and dedicated his life to causes he believed will make a stronger nation. So you know he had an agenda. I just went over that, right? Moving on, same quote. Noah Webster believed in developing cultural independence of the United States. Now, I'm dropping major bombs. He believed in developing cultural independence of the United States. He thought, listen, this is deep. He thought that a distinctive American language was important to the success of the Union. The reason why I paused there is because they didn't say African language. They didn't say British language. They didn't say any other. They said American language. That's what he said. He thought that a distinctive, meaning differentiating between, listen, American language was important to the success of the Union. So in order for everybody to get along, we got to unify on what language we're going to speak now. You understand? So and it continues on and says his first effort to help with unifying, right after that, let me drop a bomb right after that. His first effort to help with unifying language was a, quote, compendious dictionary of the English language. the first truly American dictionary, which he published in 1806. Notice the date. He published it in 1806. Here's another thing that's important. So after he published that in 1806, he then expanded that same effort by learning. Now, listen now this nigga intelligent. Because it says that by learning 26 different languages. Wait a minute, you in full? Woo, wait a minute now. You speak, name a person that can speak 26 different languages right now. Wait a minute. He then expanded that effort by learning 26 different languages, reflecting the languages of ethnic communities found in the United States. And in 1828, he published an American dictionary of the English language. So he ain't learned that 26 different languages. He learned that 26 different languages existed in the parts that he visited, and decided to borrow from the 26 different languages. Right? Let me hurry up and do this and create a 26-letter alphabet and say, here, y'all, we gonna map this out and say, all right, this is English. Keep in mind that it says reflecting the languages of the ethnic communities found in the United States, not United Kingdom, not Africa, not China, not Eurasia, none of that. In the United States. So this also exposes that English originated in America, not nowhere else. No matter what you may feel, no matter what you may say, the primary source overrides your feelings. English originated in America. It consisted of 26 different indigenous languages that Noah Webster was familiar with. Some of the words, he ain't know everything. He ain't know all of it. He borrowed it. Now, you know what, since we use this word a lot, I'm gonna put this inside of the dictionary. Like, for example, what we have up on the screen. Can y'all see this? America. Pertaining to America. A native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals. It's originally applied to the Aboriginals, meaning Aboriginals of America, or copper-colored races, Copper, that's another hue of brown, showing you that it was various hues of brown. Right here. Found here by the Europeans. Different shades of the color brown. Found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. Because they say, no, wait a minute, y'all, we want to be here too. We running away from enslavement. Please, can we be Americans with y'all? Please, we don't want to be Eurasians. We don't want to be peons. We don't want to be Euro peons. We don't want to be money slaves. We don't want to be money slaves.
Set it on fire.
But now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. Dang, that's hard to believe. I'm not trying to make you believe anything that I'm saying. I want you to write it down and look it up. Because it's not about what you may believe. It's about what you know based upon what you can actually prove. You can't tell me that a European is higher than me. You can't make me believe that. A peon is the lowest of the lowest. Slave, Slav, Slab. They're below me. Always have been. Always has been. Has been. They're has-beens. That's what they are. That's what they are. And they try to make it seem like they were at the top when they were literally at the bottom. They had to make classifications such as white and black just for them to creep themselves up by way of that dirty paperwork they created. That was the genocide. Paperwork. You usually, you know, when you live by the sword, you die by the sword. But when you live by the pen, you're gonna die by the pen. Creating paperwork and, oh, we got to do this and we got to have that. And yeah, they copied our ancestors, flipped it, just to put themselves at the top. They didn't get a chance to do this by themselves. They never did. They didn't have the balls. Our ancestors helped them. I mean, just think about it. We helping them now, ain't they? We got people out there that look like you and I that's helping out them foreigners right now. And you know why? Chick-ching. That's why. They don't care about selling our people out. All they do is care about themselves. There's always some selfish people out there. Always. That ain't hard. Is that hard to believe? Is that hard for you to see? Or is that something that we know based upon what we can actually prove? Yes, there's such thing as gatekeepers. Yes, there's such thing as Shriners. There's such thing as Masons. They all exist. And they're not for your benefit or your best benefit at all. They are about holding you hostage in your own land. Inside of this definition, he used the term Aboriginal, right? Y'all see that? I'm highlighting it. Aboriginal. All right, let's take that. All right, let's look this. Okay, Aboriginal. Adjective. First, original, primitive. Aboriginal people are the first inhabitants of a country. Aboriginal tribes of America. So if anybody out there says there's no such thing as Aboriginal tribes of America, they just hating. When 1828, I'm talking about a primary source, a source that existed before they were born. A source that existed before their hating ass was born indicates that Aboriginal tribes were in America. Keep reading. Aboriginal, an original or primitive inhabitant. The first settlers in the country are called Aboriginals, as the Celts in Europe, and Indians in America. Ain't that what Kanye said? And Indians in America. Let's drop a few of these bombs. And Indians in America. Not Indians in India. Huh? Not Indians in Hindustan. Hello? Indians in America. This is 1828. Shit, 1806 for real, and then 1828, cause, So let's look up the term Indian, since that term Indian was being used at that time. So we can make sure, right? Let's just be sure. Let's see what they got for us, right? Pertaining to either of the Indies, east or west. Noun. So Indian as a noun, a general name of any native of the Indies, as an East Indian or West Indian. It is particularly applied to any native of the American continents. help it. That can't be changed. That's a primary source. The American continent, not nowhere else. Right here. That's a native of America. Indian, right? Now, I want people to understand that Kanye West may be crazy to some folk, but he ain't crazy to me. What Kanye West was saying was the absolute truth.
They make him sound crazy because he's black.
Nick, what you care about crazy? And by the way, we're not black. How about that? We're not black, nigga. We're Indian.
Yeah.
We're Native American.
Yeah.
How many of y'all grandmothers got Indian in your family?
Yeah, I'm first. Period.
I'm Indian. Wait a second, but what happened to the Indians? We black. Show me black on the planet.
Because he's
Why you stop recording?
He knows the fucking shit.
Why you sound crazy?
Because my phone is down.
Nah, because you think I sound crazy.
No, you don't sound crazy. You sound fucking legit. I'm still recording. You're talking truth. You're talking truth.
We not black. Race was made up.
You're talking truth.
Race was made up.
Yeah, with the brown eyes.
Show me black. Show me black on the planet.
It was here first.
Show me black. Everybody else, they European. They Australian. They Chinese. They Japanese. Show me black on the planet.
All right, now, I'm going to drop a bomb, and now I'm going to get into the whole part that I felt as though was pretty important. I'm going to let him state some things, and I'm going to pause it and mention certain things just in case you don't catch it, or I feel as though it deserves some commentary.
Around with our contracts, Ari Emanuel, your brother up my city, your brother turned Obama hair white, Rahm Emanuel. Y'all don't do y'all facts. All y'all niggas want to talk about
entertainment.
Let me tell you, anybody ever talk to my red how y'all put me in a hospital in Chinese water torture? Oh, yeah, million questions. Everybody around me telling me I can't wear. Nigga, you can't tell me the color of my hat. Y'all can't tell me nigga. No, none of y'all motherfuckers here with no Instagram, nobody living, nobody and I don't want to hear from none of these Jewish niggas talking about, oh, he's in an episode. Harley Pasternak followed me to the hotel. The nigga killed Aaron Carter, and now they acting like they won't play a Backstreet Boy sample.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Harley Pasternak pusher, your trainer. Harley Pasternak, Jay-Z. You get what I'm saying? And then niggas be hanging around these niggas just for the money on some Mike Rubin shit. I slap the shit out of Mike Rubin. I see that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, these niggas, bro. These niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my Farrakhan Don right now, bro. Because guess what? These Yeezys gonna sell. They sabotaged the show today. They sabotaged the Instagram. They cut off the Adidas contract. They get all. Then they want to go get Light Skin Ye. You gotta understand. That's Jerry. His real name is Light Skin Ye, bro. He told me that was his name. It was Light Skin Ye. They want the light skin version. They want a George Floyd. They want a Virgil. They don't let me speak at the funeral. I saw 2, 3, 4, 5 white people not let me speak at funeral. None of y'all niggas and Drake. Hold on. You quiet while I'm talking, baby. Drake, I love you. I'm gonna get the tattoo. But any of y'all niggas, Trav, Drake, whoever, y'all gotta show up. And don't tell me I'm talking crazy. Y'all nigga, Pharrell and me. Hey, come on. Me, Pharrell, we broke down this door. We all in this shit together. We all in this shit together. We all dealing with a lot of. And what I'm telling you, a lot of people have shit to say about my Jewish comments, but ain't nobody in this motherfucking room, and none of y'all entertaining niggas ever said nothing when I was praying to see my kids. One of the last days, what's my nigga that got fucking locked up for the Megan Stallion shit?
Oh, Tory.
Okay, look. So Tory Lanez called me. We were saying prayers. We were saying prayers on the phone together. And I prayed that day. And y'all saw that shit. And y'all saw when I couldn't see my kids, when I couldn't see Chicago too. All y'all niggas on Instagram got to say, y'all niggas saw that. Don't tell me about my political opinion. I made more money to show you that money ain't nothing. It's our money, nigga. It's our country, nigga. It's I ain't stolen from us. It's pyramids, nigga. It's pyramids in St. Louis, nigga, Missouri. They stole it. All this shit.
Hold on. I'm gonna just drop a ball because see Kanye, the way Kanye tell it, Kanye's delivery probably not gonna hit home for some people because it's so many things coming in his mind, he got to get it out at the one time. I seen that happens to me too. When you get so passionate, you want to say so much. It's like different types of thoughts are fighting each other, and they all want to come out at one time. Okay? But it's all about the truth. Every single one of it is about the truth and exposing it. So this is what you hear, and this is passion. This is not crazy. This is passion. I've been wanting to get this out for the longest. I've been holding this in for the longest. The best way that I could express myself is through the music, because y'all not trying to hear me when I talk like this, because you gonna deem me as crazy. Oh, he out of his mind. Oh, this boy a fool. Oh, he made money. We shouldn't listen to him. He went from a billionaire to a millionaire. Belittling the guy. You don't know him personally. It be like that. It be like that. And the reason why I could feel where Kanye coming from is because, no, I haven't became a billionaire, but I know exactly where he coming from. I know exactly what that feel like, because I went through it too. But of course he got more people attacking him, but I was attacked by my own people. I felt betrayed. And I'm telling the truth. And y'all coming at me like I didn't kill your grandmother in front of you? You acting like I did something wrong when I'm trying to save our people. Now, of course, he's going to be talking about some things that he did within the industry, and it was great things that he's referring to. And how him and a few other people, like I remember he mentioned Pharrell, Virgil with Louis Vuitton before he passed. He was saying that they wasn't allowing him to speak at the funeral when they know they was tight. Him and Pharrell was tight too. All three of them brothers was tight and into fashion. He felt as though that was unfair, but so-called white folks was out there like, nah. Like as if they had more pull when he was there beside him the whole time, riding with him. But I mean, just little stuff like that. Like, but people gotta, he's explaining how they want people to be bowing down and kissing these fools' feet just to get ahead, just to rub shoulders with them. But that's not building no community, that's breaking it apart. I can see, I can hear him. I can hear him, and it is upsetting. And then they got the nerve to turn around and say, I'm gonna just play this.
Don't tell me about my political opinion. I made more money to show you that money ain't nothing. It's our money, nigga. It's our country, nigga.
It's our country. It's our money. And then
it's not stolen from us.
They stole it from us.
Pyramids, nigga.
It's pyramids.
It's St. Louis, nigga, Missouri.
It's pyramids in St. Louis, but it's pyramids all over America. I'm dropping a bomb. There's pyramids everywhere. But he's not wrong.
They stole it. All the shit. America just the latest bitch that been ran through so many times. The Greeks hit her. Mansa Musa hit her. We had her. The Indians and shit. The motherfucking...
We had it. The Indians and shit. He threw that in there.
Had her. The Indians and shit. The motherfucking...
He sure did.
Missouri. They stole it. All the shit. America just the latest bitch that been ran through so many times. The Greeks hit her. Mansa Musa hit her. We had her. The Indians and shit. The motherfucking Pilgrims. It's the Jewish niggas. They dress the same, nigga. It's the same shit. That's the story. They put. Mansa Musa hit her. We had her. The Indians and shit. The motherfucking Pilgrims. It's the Jewish niggas. They dress the same, nigga. It's the same shit. That's the story. They put us in the school. The Rothschilds. I know Jay-Z back here like, oh, this nigga gonna die now.
That's true. That's true. The Rothschilds, the Bloombergs, the Rockefellers, they did. They invested into the school system. The alleged school system, but it was compulsory education. Yes. And they put those lies into those curriculums and forced it upon our people to learn about. And then all of a sudden, we over here fighting tooth and nail saying that what they taught us was true. Again, these foreigners weren't from here. So what makes you think what they telling you about your history is true? And for that matter, what makes you think that what they teach you in school in general is true? It's truth and fact. Why would a conqueror teach you how to progress in life but not be above them? Would a conqueror, matter of fact, that's a great question. Would a conqueror teach you how to be above them? Would a colonizer teach you how to be above them? Would a settler teach you how to be above them? That's a great question, right? So that's your enemies teaching your churn. I'm not trying to, this is no knock to teachers and professors. Don't take that wrong. I'm talking about the folks that's behind the scenes that created the curriculum and that funded these schools. We talking about, and I see it's a lot of people in the chat posting up their ancestors and their family and their elders of their family. Shout out to y'all and they beautiful. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop a bomb. But I'm just saying, we gotta fight for them. Them same people that y'all posting up and the next generations to come. They did our people wrong. So what Kanye is saying is not wrong. He just got a lot coming out at one time, which is fine. Let him vent. What's wrong with that? Everybody need an opportunity to vent to get that shit out. Why not? We're the best friends for. You know what I'm saying? What this conversation is about? What is a conversation about? Why can't we have these type of conversations? What's the problem with conversating about progression? We could talk about the issues and we could also talk about the solutions. Why is that an issue? Why is that always an issue? Here we go.
Mother pilgrims, it's the Jewish niggas. They dress the same, nigga. It's the same shit. That's a story. They put us in the school. The Rothschilds. I know Jay-Z back here like, oh, this nigga go down now. I've been here for a year, my nigga. Yeah. They can't touch me. Why? Because God covered me. He covered me. And guess what, Trump? We ain't getting your support unless you get Larry out. Unless you get Jeff out. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all niggas, y'all politicians, think y'all gonna just get our shit for free. Oh, all of a sudden, nigga, because you got a mugshot, you with us now? No, nigga. No, what you gonna do for us? What they gonna do for us? Y'all niggas done.
Now he got a point. Again, he got a point. All the way down to Trump. Just the politicians in general. You talking about Democrat, Republican. I mean, if you still voting Democrat, something is absolutely wrong with your mind. But anyway, he talking about Trump, letting them know, like, I mean, all right, so you got a mugshot now. You think you down with us because you got a mugshot? Nah. Do what we want you to do. In other words, translation. Do what we want you to do. Do for us that, I'm talking about what we want done. Do it for us so we can see that you're worthy of our vote. Everybody just running us over thinking they could just hand us what, promises as the gifts and nothing amount. You know what I'm saying? Nothing come up, nothing spring up. Bunch of lies that was given to us. But yet we, our vote is so important to them. They garnered our vote. They garnered our support. So we can uplift them and then all of a sudden they gain some type of political position, some type of power, and then everything gets shut off. Again, I seen what Cube was doing with Trump. I was there. I seen that. The problem is that Trump wanted to flip it. Call it the platinum plan. I mean, we was all right with it as long as he ain't change up what we inserted in it. And I had the Indian business in there. You understand what I'm saying? That's the part that I was in charge of. Now, all of a sudden, oh, no, he not the president. Biden ain't want to listen. Yo, shout out to Q, by the way. Let me drop a bomb, because everybody's saying, no, don't trust him. Don't trust him. Nah, he with the Illuminati, blah, 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 blah. You don't know what you talking about. And you saying the same thing about Kanye. If he was actually down with them folks for real, they would have got rid of him by now. Notice how he said they can't touch him.
Oh, the Democrat, all these motherfucking times. These y'all niggas showing up with the LV show. These niggas is colonizers, nigga. The French own 80% of the banks in Africa, nigga. That's why I just met with MBS, nigga, head of Saudi. Nigga, we don't have to bow to this shit, nigga. It's 60 million of us in America, 60 million Jews in the world. 50% of our deaths is abortion. 25% of us go to prison. Raise one hand if you don't know one nigga in prison, one nigga got locked up, and one nigga poor. Raise your hand if you don't know one person got abortion. Now I tell you, if it was in a Jewish mother on Friday with no everybody raise their hands. So wait a second. But who got? But wait a second. Who make the hospitals though? Who got the hospitals? These are Zionists, nigga. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ, Hitler, Yay. Third party, sponsor that, nigga. Yeah. Bring the sponsorships to that. Cause there's gonna be some niggas that feel exactly like me. I don't give a f, nigga. I'm 7'3". I don't give a f about life or death. I get visitation with my kids. I ain't got no say so. Them niggas walk around like look like soccer players. They don't even know. They don't even know they got the dad, the kid. They see me come play one on nobody. They still they'll film me, but they trying to program them. The head of Louis Vuitton, Bernard Arnault, you, Alexander Arnault, you, Francois Pinault, you, Demna, you, Balenciaga, Cedric from Balenciaga, Gap, and Adidas, nigga. All you niggas is like still wearing Adidas. Nigga, don't say me shit. Nigga, I'm by myself in this motherfucking room, nigga. Everybody shut the f up. Hey, shut the f up. Let me tell you something right now. Just the fact that you ain't listening to me, it's it. Ain't none of y'all niggas with me. I'm by myself. Cause ain't none of y'all niggas stand up for me. And nobody stop. Shut up. Be quiet before you get X'd out. Like, so I'm saying this. Nobody with me. Everybody here having motherfuckers on a check. Having them motherfuckers just here like, ha, laughing at jokes, laughing at the raps and shit. Nigga, I made these beats in my mama's basement. I drew these motherfucking shoes since I was in 7th grade, nigga. Cause when I asked niggas to step up, not one nigga stepped up. Not one nigga stepped up.
I ain't afraid to step up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. None of the famous niggas, Mav Carter sold me out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody fucking said y'all saw me and see my kids. All y'all rich niggas got y'all kids in that Zionist school. See Eric Kanye. My daughter ripped up the motherfucking couches in the house to be able to be with me right now. Y'all don't know what's going on, for real. Where y'all TikToking and all that shit. Y'all put up with all that shit. I don't give a f, nigga. I'm in Pop. I'm in Vegas. Like Pop, my daughter had the Tupac fucking t-shirt. So I'm saying, witness this shit. Visit this shit. But I don't believe in nobody but me, nigga. Y'all don't gotta say we with you. You're not with me. No one's with me because no one's really with me. It's just me and God. That's what I'm saying. And I'm still alive. Let's go.
And I'm still alive.
You ain't posting. You ain't posting. When I text my kids, y'all ain't posting. Y'all ain't stopped the Adidas shit. Y'all niggas let Adidas crash the richest nigga all time.
Adidas was begging.
Wait a second. I put up one tweet. And then Ari Emanuel put, oh, we gotta drop this nigga, and all niggas just watch. The only nigga that had the Trump hat, the only nigga that went and got them billions, the only nigga that's breaking through all kinds of ideas in fashion. I've been called a fat so many times for tight jeans. You know what I'm saying? I got
he said the F word right there.
That I take care of that
FAG.
shit. So I say I can't go to motherfucking GD. Nigga, I've been a way bigger to you, nigga. You niggas don't take care of me, nigga. Who you? Shut up. Who you think? Hold on. Who you think the old man called? You. When we put Drake on stage, who the old man called? You.
You know
what I'm saying?
Does God put you in position?
Nigga, just because I had a car, nigga. Everybody, nigga.
You the biggest vessel.
That's what I'm trying to say to you niggas right now, nigga.
Vessel.
This is what y'all been waiting for. Drake, this is what you been waiting for. Jay-Z, this is what you been waiting for. Kim, this is what you been waiting for. All you niggas, look, let me tell you something. This is the way the world works, period. Okay, be quiet for a second. Don't swear for a second.
I love you, but okay.
No, you got it. Get over it.
Hey, sorry.
God runs the world. Then under that, you got 1,000-year-old families, Medici. Under that, you have the Vatican, the Pope. Under that, you have the financial groups that control all your shit. BlackRock, Vanguard. After that, you have Putin. You have Trump. You have all this shit. And after that, you got what all this shit is. Entertainment. Hollywood. Take that, run that back, run it in schools. Whatever. I'm gonna give y'all one last thing before I go.
Discernment.
When I first put the tweet up, I was dealing with a divorce lawyer. And I explained to the lawyer what my issue was. And his response was to me, if you keep up this anti-Semitic rhetoric, then you won't see your kids. A nigga I knew said I couldn't have an opinion or I wouldn't see my kids. Y'all know who y'all playing with? This is a vessel of God. He gonna burn all your shit down, I swear. I knew these niggas is trying to make surviving this shit. That's why I sent it up while I was still in the high schools. Bill Cosby couldn't do shit by the time they got him. R. Kelly couldn't do shit by the time they got him. That's why I had to send it up. Because the same niggas that made him rich, the same niggas doing the documentary. And Cootie, you, because everybody saw that third episode. That's what the whole shit was about. Me selling opioids. I'm not even bipolar, there are signs of autism from the accident. They're gonna hit me with medication.
Hold on, I ain't even, hold on, that's actually important. So he just said they tried to set it up to make it seem like he was bipolar, like he needed to be on medication because of that documentary that his old friend put out. That's why he said F him, the Cootie guy. That documentary about him, because at one point in that documentary, they was trying to make it seem like he was doing bipolar outbursts and he's on medication. Oh, he not taking his medication. They were trying to control the narrative right there. So they were trying to make him look, okay.
Playing with?
Okay.
This is a vessel of God. He gonna burn all your shit down, I swear. I knew these niggas is trying to make surviving this shit. That's why I sent it up while I was still in the high schools.
Oh, man.
Bill Cosby couldn't do shit by the time they got him. R. Kelly couldn't do shit by the time they got him. That's why I had to send it up.
Okay.
The same niggas that made him rich, the same niggas doing the documentary. And Cootie, you, because everybody saw that third episode. That's what the whole shit was about. Me selling opioids. I'm not even bipolar, there are signs of autism from the accident. They're gonna hit me with a medication, have us selling opioids for them. They made me the face of bipolar. Okay, nigga, Big Pharma, where my royalties, nigga? Drugs you done sold off of the idea of Ye being bipolar.
Don't say shit right now.
You know what I'm saying? I think that pretty much wraps up everything.
That's how strong of a vessel you are. I'm just saying.
Man, but they actually, you know what? For them to actually do that and then try to control the narrative or paint the picture as if he's on medication for being bipolar, that's pretty deep. That's
crazy. And by the way,
that's defamation.
How about that? We're not black, nigga. We're Indian.
Yeah.
We're Native American.
Yeah.
How many of y'all grandmothers got Indian in your family?
Yeah, I'm first.
Period. I'm Indian.
Wait a second, but what happened to the Indians? We black. Show me black on the planet.
Because he's
Why you
lost
stop
your
recording?
own life. He knows the fucking shit.
Why you sound crazy?
Because my phone is down.
Nah, because you think I sound crazy.
No, you don't sound
Yeah, they was trying to assassinate his character. They were trying to stop him that way.
We not black. Race was made up.
You're talking
They was trying to make him raise up the white flag.
Yeah, with the brown eyes.
Show me black. Show me black on the planet.
It was here first.
Show me black. Everybody else, they European, they Australian, they Chinese, they Japanese. Show me black on the planet. We marginalized as entertainers. I already seen the other side, nigga. I seen the factories. I went up to head with these niggas, man. And I'm still alive. And I'm live for this moment to say this to y'all. As far as the Nicki Minaj shit, I don't care. Love for her husband, I met her, blah, 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 all this shit, I don't care. I made that girl rewrite her verse 3 times for Monster. I supported her career. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is that Jewish people got in their head. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get this, or we just ain't gonna push it out, what the Nah, Ty, I know you're gonna put some shit out. You know what I'm saying?
He had a lot of people in there.
We still, they cut out, they stopped famous ass rappers from going in. Motherfuckers didn't get permits tonight. Nicki Minaj didn't clear her verse. That's why I say ain't nobody with me. Cause y'all just see that. Y'all see me not see my kids. Y'all see Nicki Minaj not clear the verse. Y'all see Adidas drop billions of dollars and no one says nothing. No one is outraged. No one is with. If you want to be, okay, whatever. It's cool. I'll be fine for that. When a motherfucker even tell me they love me, it make me feel funny because I feel so much hate, bro. When them motherfuckers tell me y'all respect me, I feel funny because I feel so much, bro. I feel so much, nigga.
He's saying R-A-P.
When the last time you see me around a nigga that went on salary, nigga? I don't know what a friend is, nigga.
See, well, when the last time you ever seen somebody around me that's not on salary? So basic, and then he said he don't know what a friend is. So he don't know who to trust. He can't trust certain people unless, I mean, he okay. Okay, he feel like his back is against the wall because the friendships, people changing because of money. And then he gotta hire folk, of course, because he run a business and they for the money. And they're gonna be considered yes men technically. But when shit hit the fan, they actually not there for him. They just there for the check. They not there when shit hit the fan. I see where you coming from on that note, okay.
A nigga that went on salary, nigga. I don't know what a friend is, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? This really some years of Britney Spears shit, nigga. The same paparazzi that I slammed at the airport when they gave me my first piece of medication was the exact same paparazzi that photographed Britney. TMZ, 30-mile zone. That is what Hollywood is. Once you go in there, them niggas is around you. They gonna surround you. They in charge of that shit. They in charge of your narrative. They in charge of your bank account. They in charge of your cars. They in charge of your record labels. They in charge of your football contracts. They in charge of your houses.
Let's talk about it.
And I'm saying, niggas be coming to me really like, working me talking about something. When I'm gonna apologize? When they gonna apologize to me? When they gonna apologize to us?
Yeah. Facts.
Aborting us, locking us up, putting drugs in front of us, locking up all our leaders and calling them gang leaders. Who else is gonna put the community together? And anybody that could put the community together, they put them under the jail. And when I talk to Trump, he ain't never get Trump. Trump could have freed Larry, bro.
Trump.
You know what I'm saying? So Trump, look, you want our support? You have to promise, nigga, in writing on your life, you gonna free Larry, bro. And that's not just it. The communities, nigga, it's so many acres in America. We don't have to stay in the inner city. We don't have to stay on top of each other. They motherfucking made the Twix double the size, trying to make us fat. They doing this inclusive shit. They just made that girl Paloma the head model. They trying to push obesity to us. They put us in a McDonald's commercial. They put your brother in a McDonald's commercial. They try to put me in a McDonald's commercial. McDonald's kills you, my nigga.
He's right though.
You could grow food right off the side of the ground, my nigga.
Right. That's true.
You don't gotta pay for this shit. And all this Chanel shit we do to impress niggas going broke to impress other broke people, man.
I think Kanye,
Chanel bag and
what it is Kanye is misunderstood because of how the message comes across, because he got a lot on his mind. Again, I'm gonna say that again. I said that before during a live stream when I talked about him, when he was saying that slavery was a choice. Y'all remember that? He was saying, it was a lot of things that Kanye has been saying over the years that has been true. A lot. It's so much truth that a lot of that, you know, like when you hear when he's venting like this, a lot of the stuff is cut short and chopped up and put on these blog sites so they could control the narrative. To make it look like he crazy, and the first person, you know, when the person see it the first time, they gonna be like, nah, that nigga crazy. Nah, I can't listen to that. But when you really listen to what he's saying, like, I mean, bypass to him yelling, bypass to him actually, you know, going back and forth with a lot of that's on his mind and trying to get it all out at one time. If you really listen to what he's saying, he's actually saying a lot. Like, for example, if I was to write down everything that he said and not repeat it, but do it my way, where it could be better digested by the people, you gonna say it's the truth. Because he exposed it and he tried to hurry up and, you know, try to get to his point, but it'd be so many different things and so many different points that he fighting with at the same time. I feel him, because that happens. When you get that excited, you get that hype, when you know it's real and you know it's the truth and you just gotta say it, it come out just like that. I've been in that position before, so I'm not gonna knock the brother. I'm not. And I don't like when a person be like, he stated his truth. He stated his truth. I don't like that. Why can't it just be the truth? What's the point of saying his truth, her truth? What's that about? You saying, okay, he just giving his opinion? I mean, he saying it from his perspective? And then you turn around and holler, that's true, that's facts. Facts. I agree, I concur. All right, so his truth or the truth? Which one is it? Again, like that's what he was saying earlier. Like it's like he got his back against the wall because he don't know who to trust. Even the people around him, it's like he in there by himself. Ain't nobody really standing up with him. They be scared, but they want to act like they cool, of course, because they want to check. I see where he was coming from. They gonna be cool with him. Oh yeah, that shit hot. They gonna be yes man, yes man, yes man, because again, they want to check. And that's how society is actually, going downhill because of that reason. Like, I don't want yes men around me. That's not what I need. I mean, yeah, of course I want a support team. But if something going wrong, that's okay to say, hey, but you know what, Dane? That one right there, like, I mean, maybe you could have did it a little bit differently. Constructive criticism is fine. As long as it don't get to the point where it's disrespectful. I mean, you could criticize certain, I'm talking about when you in my circle, my tight-knit circle, where what you say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take lightly what you say. I'm actually listening. I'm gonna be like, all right, you know what? I respect your opinion. That don't necessarily mean I gotta take your opinion and run with it, but based off of how you approach me and how you explain it, I may take it as a suggestion and say, all right, you know what? I appreciate that advice. I might even implement it into my daily life, just based off of how it was done. But that's within my inner circle. You know what I'm saying? Within, and that's why it's so hard for certain people, to trust certain people. And I'm like that. I'm just like that. Like it's been people that I cut off years ago, right now, for example, and they calling my phone still. They calling my phone still. I'm like, I cut you off years ago. I have not called your phone. What makes you think everything's sweet? Like, you want to hear me tell you, hey, we got nothing to talk about? Again? Look, you went your way, I went mine. What's the point of calling for which make up for what? You show me what type of person you was. But so, I mean, it's a lot of that I can understand. I mean, of course, I ain't got that, that billion and stuff like that. He barely had it at one point because they was trying to get rid of it from the start anyway, because he ain't like how stuff was going from the get-go. But it's not the money situation. It's more so about the leadership situation. Like how we supposed to be controlling our narrative as the Niji, as the Indian. There's too many things happening out there where we don't have control over it, and it's about our people. Like, for example, he mentioned Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. They had no control over that. Bill Cosby wasn't supposed to be in jail. I know that for a fact because I did my research on that. Hands down, Bill Cosby should not have been in jail. Not a day in jail. Hands down. Not a day in jail. And I almost started to do my research on R. Kelly, because once I found out that they had that technology to make a person person's face be replaced, called deep fake, with somebody else, make it look like it's somebody else, and that technology existed at that time I saw that sex tape. And I ain't know nothing about deep fake until later on. I should have immediately went into an investigation mode right then and there. Like, wait a minute, you telling me that this tape didn't exist? Meaning that wasn't him? And he over there, and everybody was making fun of him because he was crying and, oh, he this, he that, blah, 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 blah. But think about that. If the mother allowed her daughter to go to the house at that young age, shouldn't the mother be locked up? I'm just saying. That R. Kelly situation got red flags galore, and I know it. But I didn't get a chance to investigate that. Something wrong with that. I know something wrong with that. Just like how they tried to do with Michael Jackson. They did the same thing. Try to, throw that on Mike. Like, they were trying to say that Mike was touching kids. You know how they was doing it. Okay? Now, I said, all right, he had to put up a fight. He had to put up a fight with that because they were trying to assassinate his character. Now, here come, they killed Prince, hands down. They killed Prince. Prince was coming after his money. Same thing with Mike. Mike was coming after his money and was like, all right, since you want to play with my money, I'm going to buy half of Sony. And he bought half of Sony. And they wanted it back. It was somebody else. Who am I missing? I'm telling you, it was somebody I was missing. Oh, this situation dealing with, I forgot that I'm recording and it's gonna go on the channel, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I ain't gotta go too far. But that situation dealing with, when y'all hear about the Puff Daddy and what he got going on, don't be surprised when you start hearing about Tyler Perry and him doing similar situations, okay, with people that he was working with. And again, I'm going to say this again, it be your own people. I know you didn't heard that little phrase before, but that goes to show you that it doesn't matter the person's skin complexion when it comes to who the enemy is. When it comes to that question, who is the enemy? Who is the direct enemy? You can't put it on all people who carry the pale skin. You can't do that. That's not how it works. It's particular people who are enemies. And they carry various skin complexions. Whoever does not have your best interest is your enemy. And that's why he was pointing out, notice how Kanye was pointing out more than just Niji people, more than just Jewish people. He was pointing them all out, wasn't he? Top to bottom. And he got Niji women, Niji men, white folks, all of them in this room. All of them in this room. And that word he was saying was nigga, and he ain't care. And they letting him, of course, he gonna get that out. He wanna get that out. That's why he told him, hey, cut them cameras on. I got something I wanna say. He probably got hype after hearing 2-3 songs, explaining it to the people where this song going for the album. And you know what? It was probably on this particular topic where he going on something and it triggered him. Like, you know what? Matter of fact, I got something to say. Cut the cameras on right now. They get all excited. Yeah, let's go, yay. Cut the cameras on right now. I can guarantee that's how it happened. But that don't mean that you knock this brother because of the fact that you see him getting out the truth his way. Meaning his demeanor, his approach, his delivery. There's nothing wrong with that. Not everybody could do it in the calm demeanor or where it's not overloading that brain. And every single thought that they want to get out come out back to back to back. Sometimes it get all bundled up in a tight knot. And as soon as he trying to unloosen that knot, whoosh, all of them rushing out at one time. That's a human. That's a human trait. That don't mean he need to go to a crazy house and strapped up in a straight jacket. If you believe otherwise, get off my channel, please. There's the exit door. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. I appreciate you all. joining. I hope you all enjoyed this. We're going to be talking about more other topics. I was going to have it set up where people join the panel, but I'm going to leave that to the next live stream. This particular live stream has to be recorded in the 13% community server because of what YouTube was doing. We're going to figure all that stuff out, but I'm going to let this play so y'all can at least have it, because I know people wanted to hear me talk about that side. And that would have been nice, if I would have had that call in, but hey, it's all good. We gonna do it next time. Y'all take care. I'm Dane Calloway, and I'm just here to make you think. What up?
I'm just here to make you think.
Slow down. Yeah. Suburb.